11:30 and Anime Unleashed at midnight.
Today on X-Play, we've got a new set. Plus, ESPN NFL 2K5 takes on Madden. People don't wear much in Sudeki. And a whole lot of screaming in Blood Will Tell. Shut up already! It's game time! New and not improved, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Hello and welcome to this completely new and different episode of X-Play.
Well, technically, we're still the same show. We just have a louder and far more vibrant set.
Look, it's got a beaded curtain. Ooh, it's shiny. And a rock climbing wall.
No, that's not a rock climbing wall. I just found that out when I broke the rock climbing wall.
Oh. Well, don't worry. Even though the set may look different, we'll still be bringing you the same low-quality game reviews and half-assed interviews you've come to expect from us.
But instead of the cavernous shadows of our old set, we have a new set full of light and compelling objects.
Ooh.
And we have a doorway.
Just think of all the sitcom-style Three's Company hijinks we can have with a doorway. Yeah, I couldn't think of any either.
Anyway, it's only appropriate that we kick off our new show with one of the biggest football titles of the year.
One of the first Japanese-style RPGs for the Xbox.
And a game about a man missing 48 vital body parts.
It just sounds depressing.
No, it's made by the creator of Astro Boy, and it's about a handicapped samurai. You're gonna have to love that.
Okay, well, there's also a squad-based military shooter. It wouldn't be X-Play without a squad-based military shooter.
But we begin with an NFL game.
And it's not Madden.
Sure, Madden is the #1 football game out there, but it also costs 50 smackaroonies.
Pricey, and this year, ESPN drastically improved its NFL 2K5 game and then decided to sell it for $20. Yeah, 20.
That's as much as I spent on antidepressants for the day. Here's a review of ESPN NFL 2K5.
Is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
If I were Sega, I'd be pretty frustrated. I'd be all like, I know EA Sports has the most popular football game out there, but I've got a good game too. I've got online play. I've got formations. How can I get people to buy my football title? Here's an idea. Drop the price to $20 and hope it doesn't wind up in the bargain bin at Walmart. Happily, there's no danger of mistaking ESPN NFL 2K5 for a budget game. There's plenty here to crow about. Franchise mode, online play, in-the-stands atmosphere, and of course, more.
Fans are primed and ready for the game.
So, let's get started. A lot of the football titles have robotic AI that creates an invincible offense or a weak defense. But with 2K5's default settings, you'll feel like you're playing a real person. Demonstrating a level of schizophrenia that would make Sybil proud, the computer will fumble.
The ball's loose.
Miss field goals and generally screw up enough to satisfy any human. Once you tire of the hollow victory such incompetence provides, you can adjust a ton of settings to give yourself a real game. Like Madden, the franchise mode provides lots of team management depth for the devoted. Plus, there's ESPN's signature first-person football feature. Proof that even game programmers wish they were playing Doom 3. And then there's the crib. Accomplishments on the field earn you currency called crib points. Spend those crib points on something, anything, to fill this vast luxury condo that suddenly you own. Congratulations! ESPN 2K5 does nicely in the online arena. The VIP feature records your opponent's online game behavior and lets you play against them when they're not available.
Made a great tackle there.
Or you can compete against third-tier celebrities known for their pigskin acumen, like Steve-O.
Yeah, dude, Steve-O here. You ready to show me what you got?
Recommending this game is easy. The depth of the franchise mode, rich online play, and powerful ESPN presentation make for a winner. And don't forget, it's only $20. So, look out, Madden.
That's a touchdown.
ESPN NFL 2K5 gets a 4 out of 5.
I love it. That's what football is all about.
So, realistically, everyone is still going to buy Madden. But with ESPN priced so cheaply, now you can buy them both because you're made of money.
Just like our set.
Coming up. Inappropriate language in Sudeki.
I'll bet you can handle your meat.
Brought to you by Coca-Cola. Let's make it real.
I hadn't seen him in a while. I wasn't sure if he'd recognize me. So I jogged his memory. Again. And again.
At the end of the career, I think right there, girls start punking you.
Maybe we could get a number or something.
Yeah, at least get a date on it or something.
I still don't know if he knows my name. But I'm pretty sure I left an impression.
With surround sound, this HD TV would be perfect for your party.
Yeah. Hey, you should come.
4th and 23. Williams rolls out, throws up a prayer. No! Touchdown!
Oh, yeah! Yeah! That guy's on my fantasy football team. You know, you should think about TiVo. You can record the game and celebrate later.
Watch TV better at Best Buy with up to 10% off all home theater products $299 and up. Thousands of possibilities. Get yours.
New juicy fruit grape melon. Cool.
Wait, what are you doing, man?
Gotta have Twisted Sweet.
Mine.
Gotta have new Juicy Fruit, Grape Melon, and Schrappleberry.
6 scientists are missing.
They're building a doomsday device.
What have you got me into this time?
Nothing you can't handle.
This Friday.
Earth will be incinerated.
They're everywhere.
Watch the skies.
This is Sky Captain. I'm on my way.
Joe! I see it!
Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow.
Why won't you die?
Rated PG. Starts Friday only in theaters.
So I go to Singular for a prepaid phone, and the sales guy hands me this phone with a color screen. And I was like, get out. And he says, yeah, and I can get the latest ringtones and games. And I was like, get out. Then he threw in unlimited weekend minutes, and I was like, get out, get out, get out. And then I got out of there before he changed his mind.
Singular announces a new way to pay as you go. Get features you want, great phone deals, and unlimited weekend calling.
I call it my "this phone is loaded" plan.
Cool phones on prepaid. Another reason Singular fits you best.
Forget medals. Forget honor. Just survive. Shell Shock Nom 67. In stores now. Rated M for mature.
Unscrewed with Martin Sargent. Next.
Now with less integrity, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
What's integrity?
I think it's just another hollow word. Okay. Welcome back to X-Play.
Check this out. We still have a new set. Ha-ha.
They didn't repossess it during the commercial break.
No, but we have a little bar area right here. Check this out. Check this out. Bases.
Yes, because clearly having fragile glassware near Adam is just a great idea.
And there's a shiny new plasma screen right here. Right here.
Ooh, I like. Hey, will you help me get it off the wall? Mama needs a new flat screen.
Yeah, whatever. The Precious is going to stay right here. Well, at least until you introduce Sudeki.
Okay, well, fine. It's the first real-time Japanese-style RPG for the Xbox since KOTOR and is made by Microsoft. Here's a review, Sudeki. Now, would you get it off the wall for me?
Why me?
Because you're right there.
Of the gods and demigods created from the void, Tetsu, heir to the realm of Omnium, received a gift with which he toyed.
Sudeki's opening sequence is a rhyming puppet show, and it never really recovers from that. Anticipated for years, the Xbox's big Japanese-style RPG has arrived, not with a bang or a whimper, but with a thud.
I'm late. I'm really late. My apologies, ma'am.
The opening is just the tip of the dorky iceberg you must overcome in order to enjoy Sudeki. As with any RPG worth its salt, Sudeki tries very hard to put you inside its world. The environments are very pretty. The characters, not so much with the pretty. Hey, look at this guy.
All right, the right repeat. I can unravel the mysteries of the universe through the medium of puppetry.
Okay, I like shows.
Of the gods and demigods created from the void.
Hey, this is the openings. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, 5 minutes in, the game tricks you out of 10 gold pieces or dinars or grievances or whatever, so it can show you the opening cutscene again. Bite me, Sudeki. Nearly all the dialogue in the game is voiced. Now, you'd think this would be a good thing, wouldn't you? Then you start talking to people.
I've been told that the Echlorians cause the sun itself to darken.
Garrett the Dip is the name. Pleased to meet you.
Kamo is an anthropomorphic duck.
But you're ugly, and in the morning, I will be sober.
And I quite like spending every day up to my neck in fish guts. I'll bet you can handle your meat.
Why the hell does everybody have a different accent?
If you're ever around the beach, will you see if you can find my parrot feather?
British guy.
That really gets on my gut, that.
Angry Scotsman.
I was waiting on a party invitation that the ship was due to deliver.
Beverly Hills socialite. And this is just the fishing pier. Why do all the traders have disturbing sexual fetishes related to their merchandise?
I like the safari side of the business.
There's only one regional flavor in Sudeki. Weird.
What a pleasure it is to serve you.
The main characters sound passably normal, although Elko has his moments of crazy German scientist.
Yes, now! Do it now!
And Ailish seems to have forgotten her pants. The combat isn't nearly as developed as the female characters.
Burn in hell, you fiends!
The two melee characters are controlled in third person as you battle with dangerous enemies and an uncooperative camera system. The two ranged characters change Sudeki into a first-person shooter with twitchy controls.
I'll stain the floor with your insides.
Here and there, you'll find moments of cool, but mostly your struggle is with the characters on your side. Your party of 4 is ostensibly a team, but the computer AI doesn't play very cooperatively. In fact, it can be downright suicidal. If you want to keep your companions alive long, you'll be spending a lot of time controlling Ailish, who has access to heal magic.
You can't resist my healing kiss.
Oh, shut up. Coincidentally, your character of choice does twice the damage the computer would if they were behind the wheel. Maybe it's because you're hitting that button so valiantly. Or just maybe it's the only way your uncooperative party can survive battles. A familiar and bland storyline accompanies the proceedings, complete with fledgling warrior.
There is no substitute for a good sword in your hands.
Recalcitrant princess.
Ooh, lucky me. I get to spend all day in a village full of old men.
And the usual blather about good versus evil.
We urgently need to acquire 3 large crystals.
It's also a fairly short quest. Most will breeze through in about 20 hours. If you try Sudeki, know what you're getting into.
And of the 4 who bravely fought, their fate was not to end. For time would tell to save from hell we will need these friends again.
Not much. A 2 out of 5.
So the opening cutscene is a puppet show, which still has higher production values than us.
What are you talking about? You're just trying to pry the plasma off the wall 5 minutes ago.
Well, it's bolted on. Apparently my reputation precedes me.
Maybe it's probably best that we leave the set intact for right now. If we start prying everything off the walls, they're gonna think we're greedy.
Right, you're totally right. I could get it off with a crowbar. Has anyone got a crowbar? Or a really strong man?
You're not
anyone got one of those?
No, you're not.
Coming up, Underkill and Overkill in Zoldner Secret Wars.
Roswell, New Mexico, 1947. UFO wreckage is discovered and seized by military personnel. It is speculated that the alien technology recovered has been applied to modern-day innovations. To this day, the government denies any existence of alien technology.
Alienware Area 51M systems use Intel Pentium 4 processors.
A country in crisis.
Thousands of people attempt to flee the cities.
And one man doesn't have a clue.
Oh my God, she's so drunk.
Critics are calling Shaun of the Dead the perfect combination of humor.
Do something!
2 seconds. Hold it there.
And no-holds-barred horror.
Yeah, boys!
Shaun of the Dead. Rated R. Sneak preview this Friday. At theaters everywhere September 24th.
At Next to Nothing Rent-A-Car, our Our slogan is, if you want a car for next to nothing, get in line. Do we offer you services that get you to your vacation faster? No. We let you use that time for more important things, like catching up on your reading. After all, who do you think we are, Hertz? Here you go.
Hertz offers both #1 Club Express and Never Lost, so you can reserve faster and get to your vacation faster. It's your trip. Rent wisely.
Ever wondered what it's really like to be a soldier?
What do you got? I have a sit rep from Alpha Company.
PT, ready to be verified! Verified! Put yourself in the picture with this free video. You'll see over 200 great jobs in the Army and over 180 in the Army Reserve. You'll also see what skills you learn, how you can earn money for college, even what soldiers do in their free time. Call 1-800-984-ARMY now and get this free t-shirt and your free video. Put yourself in the picture and see what it's really like to become an Army of One.
The worst part was the pressure. Phone calls at home, phone calls at work, letters in the mail.
It was nice to help. Since Debt Free works with thousands of creditors, we got his interest lowered and his penalties eliminated.
Every day, thousands of people call Debt Free, a nonprofit organization.
I was snapping at everyone, on edge all the time. I just didn't know how to deal with it.
I think it was the first good news she'd heard in a long time. I explained everything Debt Free could do to help her, and we figured out she could pay off her debts in 5 years and still have money left over every month.
I wanted to do something. I just didn't know where to start.
I showed her she could make just one monthly payment, and she didn't need to borrow money to do it.
Stop running from debt. Call Debt Free today.
I'm back to my old self. I'm glad I called Debt Free.
I'm not snapping at people anymore.
If you're overwhelmed by debt, gather your bills and call Debt Free now.
I'm getting out of debt, and I'm doing it myself. And I'm pretty proud of that.
Now, with a shiny new set, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Still has that new set smell.
Stop huffing the couch, Adam.
What?
Welcome back to X-Play. As you probably noticed, we have a new set and lots of new stuff that goes on the set.
Like these stylish checkers. They look like jelly candies.
Okay, stop eating this. You're gonna choke again, and then your nice wardrobe lady's gonna have to give you mouth to mouth again. And
here's a review of Zoldner Secret Wars.
Wait a minute.
No.
Now this is what I'm talking about. A squad-based militaristic jihad of flying limbs, groaning men, and enough physics-savvy hardware of hate to pockmark the earth like a gamer's complexion. Here's a bullet, sucker. Tell God where you got it. It's Counter-Strike meets Battlefield 1942. Okay, maybe not. What's this? Zoldner, The Secret Wars, exists in a not-too-distant future where a red meat and white lightning-crazed NATO is out to deliver the pain for anybody who's up to ordering. The in-game arsenal is impressive. Every conceivable representation of mass destruction is on display and ready for action. There's also a wicked array of futuristic prototype weaponry and vehicles to add to the strategic outfitting of your pissed-off Legionnaires. The game boasts 18 million square miles of playable environment. 18 million! That sounds great, right? Problem is, it feels like a cross-country trip with an over-caffeinated Jim Carrey and an aunt you can't stand when you keep driving and wondering when the you're gonna have something to knock the Allah out of. This is especially true in multiplayer when your team boards a transport plane or a helicopter. Trust me, board something with wings. Anything else, and you'll be on a long hike. Anyway, you're flying and you're getting close and you're discussing strategy and whammo, you and Luca Brasi are swimming with the fishes. Sadly, for all the muscle this game boasts, there is far too much glitchy gameplay to bring it anywhere close to a Battlefield 1942 or Counter-Strike level.
Waypoint set by your commander.
The expansive weaponry and strategic capability is all well and good, but it has to be linked to fluid gameplay, or you might as well stick to spectator mode. Weapons have an odd delay and a wonky feel. The physics of certain vehicles versus terrain seems arbitrary and at times highly unrealistic. Multiplayer had plenty of glitches, and lots of characters on screen cause the game to act peculiarly in terms of lag and graphics fluidity. Single-player mode is almost a complete waste of time, as in this scenario, where we roll out for what seems like forever to whack this tiny Serbian dictator here. Come on, hi, do something. This mission's taking up 15 minutes of my freaking life. You're making this too easy. Here, Have another, you craptastically uninspired Serbian dictating AI-free fool. Sure, trees and environments break away nicely, but good destruction does not a great game make. There's potential here, it's just not there. We give it a 2 out of 5.
Well, here we are. You, me, Coachable New Set. You know, there's only so many times we can comment on this without beating a dead horse around a bush.
But if there's one thing X-Play is good at, it's overkill. Look, we have a pillow.
Wow.
It's a pillow. This was all that was holding us back from being a hit.
Pillows and fluorescent checkers.
Ooh, and new upholstery. This is compelling TV.
Or as I like to call it, compel-o-vision.
Up next, keen detective work in Blood Will Tell.
The mucus trail leads into the bamboo thicket. The demon must be in there.
Now that T-Mobile gives you unlimited instant messaging, you can IM nonstop 24/7.
T-Mobile Unlimited IM, just $9.99 a month on Yahoo, MSN, and AOL. IM also available for T-Mobile Pay-As-You-Go. T-Mobile, get more.
For the first time on DVD.
What's wrong?
THX 1138. George Lucas's visionary first film.
What's wrong?
THX 1138. Buy it Tuesday on DVD. Now playing in theaters. Rated R.
Romantic.
Want to warm things up?
Trojan Man?
Looks like you two were about to bump the buoy. Well, here's the new Trojan Warm Sensations condom.
Warm?
Yes. Cool. A moisture-activated lubricant creates a warming sensation both can share.
I'm on board.
Warm Sensations only from Trojan, America's most trusted condom.
Tropical, dude.
The pleasure you want, the protection you trust. My job is done here.
Surf's up.
This Pulse News Update is brought to you by Mountain Dew, the people who brought you Mountain Dew.
Here's what's coming up on the next edition of Pulse. Old school games are becoming new school. We'll visit with the creators of the Flash game turned console title, Alien Hominid.
Pirate radio is one of those niche hobbies that flies under the radar. Kevin Pereira went to Pirate Radio Camp to hang out with some pirate radio operators. You can catch it all when this episode premieres on September 17th at 10 p.m. Eastern.
For all the news in the world of games and technology, stay connected right here on Pulse.
Unscrewed with Martin Sargent. Next.
Once again, two people who made your Wookiee dance, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
And now with the Galaxy's expansion pack, we can probably make your Ewoks dance too.
Ooh, welcome back to the first Los Angeles episode of X-Play. We have a new set with egg-shaped chairs.
Why? Even we don't know. But sitting here, I feel like a baby chick who's been hatched into what looks like a bright new future.
Actually, I think you're staring into one of the lights.
That would explain why the future is blinding me.
Now, I know our set is the most obvious change, but Adam and I have let LA change us, too. For example, now I'm shallow.
Yes, I'm even more insecure.
But just because we're glamorous LA celebrities now, stop staring at the light, doesn't mean we've forgotten about people less fortunate than us.
People like the hero of this next game, who is missing 48 vital body parts.
Why? Because he's based on a classic manga by the same guy who came up with Astro Boy.
Ah, Astro Boy, the semi-nude boy robot who lives with an older man. And Japanese anime fans find nothing wrong with that.
Here's our preview of Blood Will Tell, Osamu Tezuka's Dororo.
Do you like screaming? Well, have we got a game for you. This is Blood Will Tell, an action title with very handy-capable hero.
The big lug here is Hyakimaru.
Meet Hyakimaru. He looks like a normal Japanese feudal warrior with one exception.
He's missing 48 vital body parts.
Come on!
I know, it sounds implausible, but let him explain.
48 parts of my body were stolen by fiends when I was a baby. And every time I kill one, I get a body part back.
Now it makes perfect sense. Oh, except for the part where he survived not having 48 vital body parts and instead became a cyborg using ancient Japanese technology.
What?
Never mind. The point is you'll be hacking and slashing your way to a better body for hours and hours. Of course, it helps that our hero's prosthetic limbs are chock full of demon-killing and historically accurate weapons, like the machine gun.
Is that all?
No, he has swords in his arms.
Is that all?
He also has a cannon in his fake leg. If I had a fake leg, I'd keep doing it, but that's not the point. Along the way, you'll pick up one of the most obnoxious sidekicks in video game history, pint-sized thief Dororo.
Your voice is a little annoying, but you're a cuter kid than I thought.
I take back the cute part. Anyway, you'll set off to battle hideous fiend after fiend after fiend, often with Dororo's help. Each time you kill a demon, you scream a lot. And then get a body part back, like your esophagus, which is useless without the rest of the digestive system. Great. Still, slaying demons is oddly satisfying, especially when you regain a major body part, like your leg. Goodbye, Stumpy. Now, with the real leg, I can run like Sonic. Oh, I'm a tool. As the game unfolds, you'll progress from encountering cute woodland creatures and killing them, to avoiding man-eating ferns, to an amazing zombie dance party. Ultimately, though, this game is all about the 48 boss battles, and you'll fight everything from an angry tiki statue, run away, to a demon who likes hopping on one leg, to this date gone horribly awry.
Shakimaru, I shall devour you!
She's a man. You'll also occasionally play as Dororo, but to be honest, the kid can't take a punch. Isn't this child abuse? So far, we enjoy Blood Will Tell, though we have noticed a few odd things, like the fact that everyone in this game is really perceptive.
The mucus trail leads into the bamboo thicket. The demon must be in there.
Ew.
Hey, is that your eye?
Go ahead, pick it up.
Don't pick it up. Oh, and why is everyone in this game screaming all the time? And why do we need subtitles for it? I mean, even the stupid sword screams. It sounds like everyone in this game really has to poop.
This is going nowhere. We shall continue another time.
Fine. How about we continue when Blood Will Tell is released later this year? Oh, shut up.
Okay, if that guy can function without 48 body parts, I should be fine without my liver, right?
Oh, totally. Oh, and in case you were wondering, no, he doesn't win back that body part in the game.
Which body part is that, Morgan?
If you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
Hey, look, a vase!
Anyway, before we go, we have viewer mail. Because we can run, but we can't hide. Stupid cyberspace.
All right, today's email is from Dragon Baller in Atlanta, Georgia. We know we love you. What's the deal with Half-Life 2? I heard Valve said it was going gold this week. P.S. Now that you're in LA, are you still gonna suck?
Great question. Yes, we are still going to suck.
Absolutely. As for Half-Life 2, someone stole Gabe Newell's login ID and posted as him on the message boards, and that guy said the game was going gold.
But guess what? Valve says it won't come out until November of 2004.
Yeah, we'll believe it when we see it.
Now feel free to send more hostile email to our website.
G4TechTV.com/XPlay. And you can go to the message boards. Obviously, read the reviews for the stuff that was on today's show, just like it always happened back in Northern California.
Yes, but now we're in Southern California.
Does that mean our reading skills improve?
No, it means they get much, much worse.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna look into the light again.
Yeah, that's a good place. Good night.
Ooh, there's a worm tingle. Oh.
All week on G4 Tech TV. 10 o'clock is game time. From the gridiron to the news desk. We're right in the middle of it. Stay connected with new episodes of all your favorite shows.
Let's get ready to party.
Hey!
Okay.
That is nasty. This is a nasty show.
I wipe my bum with this game.
10 o'clock is game time. Check out hot new shows tomorrow at 10 p.m. Coming up next, X-Play, followed by Unscrewed at 11:30 and Anime